Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Bebop. Yeah man, Bebop and Rocksteady are going to show up in the new Nick Turtles cartoon series. So for those of you out there who are from my generation, you very well recognize the names of Bebop and Rocksteady as being the two mutated henchmen of the evil Shredder straight out of the old cartoon series. And these two guys, while very popular and well known, have never appeared in another version of TMNT ever since that original cartoon. That is until now. So let's check out this brand new figure of Bebop. As you can see, he comes in that standard Nick Turtles blister card packaging that fully showcases the action figure within. And when you flip that around to the backside, we get a new bio along with an image of how Bebop is going to appear in the new cartoon series. You can see he's got a little bit of a new look to him. Also, that bio, it's a little bit of a spoiler since we haven't actually seen this guy in the show yet. And then if you look down below that, we get a glimpse at some of the existing TMNT action figures, as well as some new ones that are on their way out. Check it out, Baxter Stockman as a fly. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at Bebop outside of the packaging. So right away, straight from that image that we saw on the back of the packaging and the action figure, you'll notice that he does have a bit of a new look here, but there are some likenesses to him that are very similar to what we saw with the original Bebop. First of all, he's a lot thinner this time around. Although looking at the action figure, he's really not all that thin, but the legs are a lot skinnier. A lot of us probably remember Bebop being a little heftier, maybe even a little tubbier. He definitely had a gut in the old cartoon series, so he's a little more slimmed down now, but still has that very cool, very distinct warthog look with the purple mohawk right there on top of his head, and even has the little unique kind of visor across his eyes that is very similar to the glasses he used to wear in the old series. And I will say overall that I really enjoy the sculpt of this guy, especially the warthog head. I feel like there's a lot of really great detail worked in there, and I do love the purple mohawk there and even the little pink visor going across his eyes. All of that is a really nice touch. If you look down below that, he does have quite a bit of a different outfit from what we used to see in the original series. He's now wearing sort of this black leather jacket thing, and it's just open, so his bare chest is showing like a manly warthog underneath there. And he's got the same kind of black pants on as well. Now, one of the things you're going to notice is this is where he's lacking a lot of paint deco, unfortunately. And this is unfortunately something we've seen on a lot of the TMNT action figures from Playmates Toys. A lot of times we don't get a lot of the paint deco that we probably should. Looking at that picture of Bebop on the back of the package, he's got a lot of pink lines that kind of run all throughout his outfit and everything. And while you do see those pink lines painted in on his chest there and on the hands, it's completely lacking from the arms and the legs of his outfit. You'll notice that the sculpt of the lines is there. You can see it running down the legs and everything. It's just all completely unpainted. It looks like this figure was molded in a black plastic, and then just the brown and the pinks and the purples were what was painted on here. So the arms and the legs are just completely unpainted plastic. So the lack of a paint deco is a bit of a bummer, but I gotta jump back to say I do like the sculpt. If the paint deco was a little nicer, I think he would look a lot better overall because I think the sculpt work is there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation on this guy. The head's able to move both left and right. We got those nice ball-like hinge joints at the shoulder so the arms can go outwards, move forwards and backwards there. However, there is no other articulation in the rest of the arms, so there's nothing at the wrist, nothing at the elbows. He does swivel at the waist, and then, a nice surprise, he's got quite a bit of articulation in the legs, with those same type of hinge joints at the thighs, allowing the legs to go outwards, forwards, and backwards, as well as swivel, and he even has knee bends, which is something we don't see a lot on the TMNT action figures. So while he could definitely use a little bit more articulation in the elbows and the wrists, I do gotta say that it's really nice being able to pose his legs, so that way we can get a lot more posing options out of this guy, and he's not stuck in one stance. Here's something else really unique about this guy. If you flip him around to the backside, he has a little wheel on his back, and also two little wheels on the back of his feet, and they actually do roll. So this must play into his outfit or some of his weapons or tools that he's going to use in the show where he'll be able to skid on his back for whatever reason. So it's kind of a neat little touch to see that worked into the costume of the action figure here. So as far as accessories go, he includes 2 tiny little bombs. One is called the Flash Bomb, and one is called the Sticky Bomb. And they're just unpainted black, just like we see with the rest of his outfit. And you can actually fit them in his hands quite nicely. So it's a little different from the gun that we would expect Bebop to have from the original series, but I assume he will be using these bombs on a regular basis in the cartoon series, and that's why he was included with them. Alright guys, it's comparison time. Here's a look at this brand new Bebop standing alongside the vintage action figure. And here he is standing alongside the more recent classic collection Bebop that was based more around his appearance in the cartoon series, but also was sort of an update to the overall look of the character. Standing all 3 of these side by side, you can see the big changes in the new Bebop action figure, but like I said before, there are definitely some similarities, especially with the design of the head. So there you go, my friends. There's a look at the brand new Bebop action figure from Playmates Toys. I am thrilled that Bebop and Rocksteady are going to be showing up in the new cartoon series, and I cannot wait to see how awesome they're going to be. And overall, I do like this action figure. I think the design is great. I really do like the update to his look, and I think the overall sculpt of this action figure is very good. I have similar complaints about the articulation, but that has become expected with this particular line of toys. The only thing I really wish was improved here was the paint deco. I feel like the black is really missing a lot by not having those pink lines painted in. That really could have broken up all that black and made this guy look even better. But get this guy paired up with the new Rocksteady, and it's going to be awesome having these guys backing up Shredder on your toy shelves. So Bebop and Rocksteady are going to be offered as a Walmart exclusive first later this year around the holiday season, but then will be showing up at all retail stores in early 2015. So happy hunting, my friends, and until next time.
Oh.